between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head. And when I departed, I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist who crawling with straight to walking forest. And my garages are foreign bitches menaging. Fucking sucking and swallowing anything for a dollar. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. This shit was a riot. Little nigga, I'm a fire. I used to be operating, feeling nigga, I'm flying. When I put the Rolls Royce, they thought it was sleep. Then I put that new Ferrari, hey, the rest in peace. Hey, the rest in peace to the parking lot. Seeing them so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsta moving silent, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yo, StreamYard point your shit. Now let our music play right. That shit sound real sketchy. Bitch ass niggas. You fuck around and get smoked. All I know is murder. Golly. They love a nigga, I ain't back home. That young nigga be wild. We young niggas, we mobbing. Man, with Robbie, Miss Two Door lay back. When I see Ori crying, I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder, can't then pussy nigga, shut up. If you hit me in your I get your pussy ass stuck up when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. That day he came on wood. With that Puma life in my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Like on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on this thing, nigga, they watch. And I'm the king of my city. That's how I wake up. And these ladies talking that bullshit. The same niggas that flop. I'm the same nigga from Kirk. I'm that break that lie. The same nigga that Nappy brace that lie. I was waiting on me. Still on that hood shit. My rose was they gonna remember me. So much go in the me. We don't preach like over 40, ain't no 10 king. Hold up, girl, nigga turn rich. Not a gang like me. And if I leave, they ain't no pretty hoes gonna steal something like this. It was something about that rolling when it first. I ain't with this dumping. You see that trash right there? When he first touched that brick, I'm gone. Why are they dumping trash over here? All right, that's how I wake up. I'm gonna do a video, y'all. Grand Rising YouTube followers. Sun about to come up, so it's gonna be a little glimmer in the screen. So this video is gonna be about what I titled this shit. I think it's like controlling my power, help control my power, I think. We're about to be on the road in a second, so I want to do this video quickly for y'all. I was over a friend of mine's house yesterday. I think it was was it yesterday he was there? Yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I'm trying to tell her about actually I can move that up for you. Hold on one second. I can move that up. The chair up. That's better. So I was over my friend's house and I was trying to tell her about our journey as of the last 2 months. And there's 3 people in the room aside from me and my husband. And I'm looking at her face in particular, not the rest of them, just hers. And it's almost like
The shit that me and my husband tell people that we seen, done, or experienced it doesn't seem believable. It just don't. I think the only reason why y'all believe it is because y'all been able to watch everything that's happening with us, because we keep y'all posted and we always filming. But if you just go to a regular person and you tell them what happened to us in California, I looked at her face and I said, "So are you ready to go get the paperwork for the 302?" And she laughed, but the look on her face was definitely. A mother-in-law said to us, "Cause this is how real natives do that shit." Yeah, we supposed to be a part of the fucking land, not in some damn building. But that's another topic. So, what I was saying, me and Gus was like, this is really is something that we're not interested in doing. We don't want to do this shit. So, her mother-in-law said, when God called you to do something, you don't say that. What you mean you don't want to do it? She said, you better gear up. I was like, what? You don't even believe in this stuff. You Christian. You Christian. So when a Christian tell you gear the fuck up, your time is now to do what you're told. There is just no fucking escaping this shit. I was expecting her to be, oh, witchcraft, oh, portals, oh. I was expecting all that. And the elder sat there. She's 70 years old. She might be 71 now. She sat there. She listened to a whole hour and a half of us telling her what happened. Engaged, asked questions, responded, had her emotions, never walked away, and told us to stop bitching and man up because we're not done yet. I think what we're looking for is somebody to say, y'all ain't got to do that. That's what I'm waiting for. Somebody to say, y'all ain't got to do that shit. I want to do that shit. True prophets, true leaders. They don't want to do that shit. They don't apply for that job. I don't know who told y'all that they do, but that's not true. It's just not true. So when I was talking to her about what happened, remember I was watching her face. So I was telling her about my grids and the response in California with my grids by different nationalities. So her face, oh shit. We went through all the gas last night trying to keep the car warm because it's freezing at night in Colorado. We went through a quarter tank of gas trying to keep the car warm, so this is not sustainable long term. So anyway, I told her about the lady who third eye turned into a check mark. And I told her about some of the Middle Eastern people that we came across. And I looked at her face. And then I said, because I knew what she was thinking, I prayed to goodness that I'm not arming the wrong people with my grids. And she hit the table and she said, that's what was concerning. I knew that was what was concerning her because I could tell every time I said something, her eyes went a certain way, like, what the fuck? But that was something that I had been, it's so beautiful. It's cold though. Look at that view. I probably had said this to y'all too before. Like, I'm making all of this stuff. I mean, you can't even question if my shit work or not no more. You can't question it because it's just proven over and over again. So I'm concerned about that. I think I've sold about 40 or 50 grids now. 40 or 50 grids across the country with people moving in and out of the country and people who are not from this country who brought my stuff traveling. It's concerning the fuck out of me now. Like, these are the people who truly know and understand what my grids are and how to use them. The Britons and the Middle Eastern people. Now, when it came to the Asian people, the Asian community, they never buy from me, ever. They always come up to my tables and study what I've done so they can mimic it. But they don't have a clue what it is that I'm doing. And a lot of Spaniards, Spanish people. Are you talking to me? Hispanic people. When it comes to my spell work and my amulets, they all know what the amulets are. They all know what the spells are. The grids, they don't understand the grids. They just simply don't. Shouldn't that be something? Are you talking to me? I can't hear you. So the people I make the grids for don't want them, don't know what they are, don't know how to use them, don't care about them. The people I'm making these grids for so we could protect ourselves from keep buying my shit. Now, I said if you're not an alchemist, it don't matter if you buy my shit or not, you don't know how to use it. But apparently, all they do is alchemy. That's how they manage to stay on top of us. Ain't that right? All they do is use our magic against us, right? And my dumb ass sold it to them. I need an elder. I need a sage. I need a mentor. I need somebody that's with me all the time. Me and my husband are fortunate to have two elders that keep us in check. Two women elders that keep us in check whenever we go through our shit. Whenever we go through our shit, they on our ass, guiding us, giving us what we need. But what I need is a fucking magical mentor because I am powering up the fucking planet with power. And it's going to the wrong people. I think it's going to the wrong people. And usually when I have a feeling about something, I'm usually right. So that was on my heart this morning. I've been really, really concerned about the amount of magic that I have put out here. What you do with that? Do I just stop making it? We definitely have a complete understanding of knowing that this is not about race and all of that. In a higher realm of things, it's not about race. Because we're fucking earthlings and these things in the sky, I don't know what y'all thinking. Y'all people funny. But on a grander scale, it's not about race. But here, down here on the ground, when there are different cultures of people who are trying to suppress a certain amount of people, and they're using the people's lands and their powers, their minerals. Like, make no mistakes, magic comes from crystals. You can do elements of the universe for doing your magic, but it's crystals in that. Like water is a crystal. So anytime you see them rock hounding, This is why my reaction in Canyon City was so horrible. Whenever you see them rock hounding, they are harvesting your eggs. They're harvesting your eggs, women. That's too deep, huh? Try something else. Empty should never be allowed to harvest crystals. Now, the argument I had with the empty that told me I was unethical and borderline illegal, he said crystals come from all of the lands of the planet. This is true. Now, what crystals grow from your particular place? You go harvest that. Come into a primordial land and harvesting the crystals here? No, bitch, they don't belong to you. The crystals in Brazil don't belong to you. The crystals in Peru don't belong to you, honey. Australia, I know it look real white to y'all now, but Australia is an aboriginal land, period. You do not have the right to steal any opal from there, quartz, or anything. If I was to respect your way of thinking and think that everybody got their own set of crystals, which I'm sure they do, yours is not here. It's just not. So when you see them harvesting our crystals out of the ground, you watch these crystal collecting videos, they are still raping us and stealing from us. Now they got these crystals. This one guy said it was this guy on Venice Beach selling these wines with crystals and copper all embedded in it. And he says, hey, what's that? And the guy says, I don't know. It looked nice. Because he saw one of us making protection wines. And he said, I'm going to sell this to these motherfuckers. Don't care what he don't care that if you put a rose quartz and a clear quartz with I ain't even going to say nothing. He don't even know what he's doing. This is what they do. They don't know what they're doing. These idiots take the properties out of the plant life and they strip them and add stuff into them. That's how you could tell when somebody is not supposed to have access to certain things, because what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm just being a part of the problem now because I'm arming these motherfuckers. I'm arming them. This shit been weighing on my mind heavy for months now. Every time I sell one of my grids, I feel like, am I doing the right thing? I never want the need to have financial stability to be the reason why I am doing what the rest of our ancestors has done to survive. I think we all need time and space to think and plan strategically. I was saying that me and my husband need to build up a team. We're trying to do so much stuff, but it's impossible for us to do everything we need to be doing with just me and him. I'm gonna read a part of this email I got last night. I checked it last night. I guess he sent it yesterday morning, and I feel bad that I'm just now getting to it. Peace, mother. I haven't been doing well ever since unemployment ended. He said his ancestors been keeping him fed, and he's so grateful for that. He said, please help me, mother. My energy is low. My sword's all broke in battle. The wolf hair you sent me is the only thing that's been keeping me alive tremendously. But I need to ask for the fastest healing possible, and I don't want to go to the hospital. So, and this is when he's saying, this is what he needs. This is an Aboriginal man. This is who I was trying to make my stuff for. This man who know how to use my wolf hair to protect himself on them fucking streets. That kind of Aboriginal wisdom. Now, no offense, but if you are not of Aboriginal descent, and I ain't talking about if you got rape DNA and you try to claim half of it. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying if you're of Aboriginal descent and I give you a piece of hair and you know how to fucking put that on your body for protection, that's because that's you. Now you have these people that don't look like us who want to take these classes so they can learn how to do it. It was this one lady. She wanted to know everything about me. She was acting like she was my best friend, buying all this ayahuasca from me. And I mean, she was buying that shit by the dozens. That's why the fuck I'm out of ayahuasca, because of her. And she ended up telling me that she's becoming a shaman so she can sell her own ayahuasca and give her own ceremonies. And I realized this was, you learn, you grow every day in this journey. She was picking me for months. She was picking information from me. So that's what they do. They act like they're friendly to you. And don't think you can't. What's up, Kevin? Don't think you can't be caught up in this shit, because everybody can. Y'all know what happened to us in California. You can be easily fooled. And so she learned everything she could learn about me, about the medicine, how to use it, how not to use it, by constantly giving me money for my product. Money. Money, because we all need money, right? The one thing that I taught myself with the ayahuasca is whatever magic I show people, I can corrupt it and it won't work. I can corrupt their mind and make them confused when they're putting shit together, so they will fuck up. That's the one thing I do remember from all of my Akashic records about my power. And that's what I've been doing when I feel off about what I'm doing. So this is me giving y'all information on how to control y'all shit and protect yourself. So with Egypt going through his battle right now, and my baby boy that when I left, his mom had to check him back into the mental hospital. We need a team. Mm-hmm. It's happening everywhere with everybody. I just can't be in so many places at once. I was watching Eric last week, and he was saying when you write out a spell, when you make a spell, you're supposed to take it everywhere you go. You sleep with it, you eat with it, you wear it when you're having sex, you take it everywhere you go. And I thought it was the most amazing information that I ever heard. And I'm like, oh shit. And my husband is watching me laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing? So he picks up my amulet and he says, what's this? I said, it's a spell. Why the fuck you asking me that? He said, where you put this spell at? I said, around your neck so you could take it everywhere you go. So I was already doing that. So he goes, one fucking day, you're going to stop looking outside yourself for everybody to give you answers, for you to come back to the same goddamn conclusion every time that you've already been doing all of this shit, that you keep getting information from people who just started it. So, I don't know. Yeah. So, did y'all ever see that movie, When Fools Rush In? Selma Hayek and Matthew Perry played in it. It's from the 90s. They tried to play it off like it was a love story, but there was a very deep, deep message in that movie. And when I was waking up, one of these actual Africans who live in America, I said that to her. I said, I want you to watch Fools Rush In. And she said, you know what? Something told me I should watch that the other day, and I didn't do it. So there are very, very deep messages hidden in that movie to help you understand, okay? There are messages every fucking where, every time you open your eyes, every time you smell, taste, touch, hear, fuck, throw up, shit, is messages everywhere. In the sky, the way the trees blow. If the trees blow to the left, they're telling you something. If they blow to the right, they're telling you something. You gotta listen. Gotta listen. So we were supposed to go back to this pine tree and get this medicine that the tree told us to get. And it was 3 days later. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble again. I'm so tired of getting in trouble. And the tree says, you're not in trouble. I was telling you to get it. I was telling you to get it because it's warm and the weather is about to get cold and you won't be able to extract me. So if you just fucking listen, you know, everything talks to you. Everything you want to work with, they all talk to you. Like your animals and you think they roofing and meowing. Is that really all you hear? I told y'all about the elder on the beach in Laguna. Full Mexican, don't speak no English. He seen them waves fucking me up on them rocks. I get out the water, I say, fuck it, I can't take this, Pops. I was like, look at these babies jumping off these cliffs in here, and they like 4. I'm not gonna be sitting here playing myself like this next to these babies. He don't speak of no English and understood exactly what I was saying, the whole conversation. And you know what he did? Motions with his hands to tell me how to survive those waves. There are signs and messages everywhere. You don't need to communicate in the same language in which the messenger is giving you the message. Remember, the messenger is not importante. I tell y'all that all the time. The messenger is not importante. So if there's a fucking plastic bag flying in the street, that bag might be telling you, will you pick me up and put me in the trash, or will you just watch me go by and keep polluting this earth? You don't know if you're not paying attention. I don't presume to know all the... Am I still alive? I think I'm still alive. Y'all can still see me because I kind of exited out the screen. But the counter's still going, so my hand's going numb for some reason. I need to, yeah. What the fuck? The carbon dioxide, how you saying? I said you might be siphoning up for me. I can't put my hand. My fingers are numb. Yeah, my fingers are numb. So for some reason, after that last video where my sister just happened to pop through, it wasn't just my sister. All of a sudden, his dad, his brothers, everybody calling and wondering what the fuck is going on. And I'm like, well, I know they don't know my sister because she's all the way in Norristown. So she couldn't have ratted me out to his people. I swear to God. Literally, when we got off with her, then it was his dad. Then there was his little brother. Then there was his big brother calling, telling me something. Yeah, we're going to talk. And I was like, oh, shit. Nobody in our family knew we was homeless, living in our car. Nobody. And it would appear people are not really happy about that.
I don't think they like it.
I don't think that they're too happy. So Gus is like, fuck, your mom can't find this shit out. She gonna think I'm the worst husband. I can't take care of my fucking wife. And then his dad called, and I said, oh, shit. He gonna say his son lost everything fucking with this bitch. What the fuck? And why did it all happen in one day? None of this makes sense. And it all started with my older sister, the oldest. How the fuck did she know? And why did she come on the screen just fucking talking about come home, Fee, just come home? And then his dad like, let me send you something to come home. I was like, oh God. See, they don't understand we doing mission work. We doing mission work. Right, babe? I don't know what we doing no more, to be honest. It's so confusing now. Oh, y'all gotta see this. Look, this is where we sleep. I know y'all think we all homeless and fucked up, but do we look like it really? Does it? I think that looks pretty good. This is like maybe what, 40 acres of land? We're on about 40 acres. Look at that. 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 Yeah, baby. Our birds here is so big. They be shitting on them birds all over the country. So yeah, we kind of homeless. No, we're without a home. But we land it. We have land. So as long as they don't come fucking with us, we got land. I'm about to build some shit on this. Oh man. But an update on us. Y'all know we fixed the car. We gotta his dad sent us money so we could put new brakes on there, because when you drive 8,000 miles on a car in 2 months, some shit go wrong. You need new oil pockets and new fuels and shit, and new pumps and new brakes and shit. So everything is working smoothly. We already got our day. We're leaving. We got all of our products that we're going to sell across the country to survive this.
I'm looking at what time it is because we got to change the brakes to change the ATF fluid. And we already said that we're doing something Friday, so that leaves us nothing but
Saturday we got to squeeze the rest in.
We
leave Sunday morning. We leave at 5 a.m. to head to Philly. Okay, that's the first thing in the morning. So we gotta have all of this done because it's Thursday, and today he has to go get he got an appointment to get his CDL license. Once we leave there, the spirit team told us we had to do a cleanse on us before we move again, because it's, we going into the gates of hell. So we got to go up into the mountains and purify ourselves before we go down low in the dirt. We got to go all the way. We got to go all the way to the gates of hell. That's in Philadelphia Art Museum. I got to go do a lot of work there. I'm going to be completely drained. I don't have no assistants to help me. I don't even think I have any subscribers in Philadelphia that would be able to even assist me. So we got some real fucking heavy mission work that we got to do in Philly. So we have to purify us before we do that. And that's what today is. So tomorrow, what we had to do tomorrow? Tomorrow we had to do something.
Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Friday is a work day.
Friday
Denver.
morning. Friday morning. Something.
I think Friday, tomorrow we do work. Friday. I don't know.
Friday morning at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, work. Friday morning. Yeah, Friday is we gotta go on a crystal dig. So Friday we gotta work because we have to be able to help the people.
We gotta go mine that quartz.
We gotta mine the quartz. We gotta be able to have enough crystals to supply the people that we're going to save when we go home. They need our crystals that's from this land, that's here, that's protected, that's embedded inside of protective clay. So Friday is mining. Okay. Saturday, we probably won't even be able to move, but we're gonna have to do the brakes and the fluid. And then Sunday, that's it. So when I say we need a fucking ghost busting team, we need a fucking team. This is me and him doing all this by ourselves. It's fucking hard. But that's our schedule for the week. We have been earning money for our journey. A deal at a time. We are not trying to be bums and be asking people for nothing like that. So I want y'all to know we definitely still fucking work. My husband has an affliction to asking for fucking cash app helps. He get twitchy and shit like, yeah, I don't know. He comes from North Philly. Oh, I'm sorry. Where you come from, babe?
Colorado.
He come from Colorado, and in Colorado, they don't play that. They take care of their house. Colorado by way of North Philly. Oh shit. All right.
I don't know if fixing to ask for cash. I just don't ask for something for nothing. I don't believe in that.
Oh, I wish I was close to you. I would fix and look after your vehicle. Kevin, I wish you was closer to us too.
Kevin, a mechanic?
I didn't know you was a mechanic. I told you that little nigga is important.
Kevin, are you a kid or a man?
Are you a kid, Kevin, or a man? I'm thinking you in your early 20s. How old are you?
You a kid. No shade, but as old people think that 20-year-olds are kids. I didn't understand that shit.
Yeah,
well,
we in the realm of 50. We in the realm of 50. So 20 is like a baby. Look at me. I'm always talking to y'all with no bra on in my night clothes. Oh, he said he's 51. No way.
No fucking way.
No fucking way.
Kevin Jones?
No fucking way. You can't be that old. You're lying. You got a young type and energy.
There's no way in the world,
no
Kevin.
Way.
Kevin, you want to burn everything down. How you want to burn everything down at 50? At 50, you're supposed to be slowing down like, it's a young man's
this nigga
job.
trying to be ready for war at 50. You trying to start a war at 50? You gotta look about fucking 35. Ain't no way you, no way. No way. He said he looked 35.
I believe that.
Yo, you 50, you ready for war now?
Yo, Kevin, so what was you doing when you was in your 20s? You wasn't trying to burn shit down. You was probably enjoying the shit. That's what you was doing. Now you like, no, this part of my okay.
I ain't gonna put that on the screen, but I got that.
But I hear that.
I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
51.
51. What? Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like you. I'm coming to war late in life too. I'm always talking that peace, love, and light shit. But as of Grand Rising, look at your beautiful self. Y'all do not need to be watching no movies. I promise you. All you got to do is go outside.
Everything that's on the movies is based off of some shit that somebody saw outside. They wasn't watching a movie when they got inspired to do it. They didn't watch a movie and say, I think I'm like another movie. They were out here in life and they said, oh, fuck, somebody needs to see this on the movie.
Just the plant life, how the plant life merges with the beating hearts, the bugs, the insects, the birds, the deers. The deers, oh yeah, I gotta put some pictures up. The deers came over to have lunch with me the other day. It was so beautiful. And then the baby wanted to break free and run away and ran off. And then the parents had to go run down the baby.
You know what I learned? This is going to be random, but you know what I'm learning about this? or remembering is just how arbitrary,
Can you put this on there? I'm tired of holding that shit.
all of the things that we establish are. Just how arbitrary they are. Because if you look at it, right, the human species is the only one that has this whole culture and all that other stuff. Culture and all that language and all that other so-called developmental things. And you don't see this in the animal kingdom. But you know what you do see in the animal kingdom? You see war. You see fights. You see survival. Murder. You see, you know what I mean? Survive. You know, you see.
Do y'all even know that ants operate on each other? Do y'all even understand that? If you step on an ant and their heart is still beating, his team come pick him up, take him back to a spot, and they operate on him. Did you know that?
So you see these things in nature, and without giving it a cultural delineation, like, okay, well, this is good, this is bad, this is, you know, whatever. If you just look at it as it is, it's all one. It's all one. Hyenas and lions are enemies, natural enemies, and yet it's okay. It's okay because that's what they're supposed to do. One is supposed to compete with the other, and if one is slipping, the other one is supposed to take that. You slipping. I'm supposed to take that. That's what I'm supposed to do. So it makes me look at this a little bit differently, because a lot of this what we do when we say, okay, well, this is the empties are doing this, and the colonists are doing this, and we doing that, and all that shit is not really fucking happening. What's happening is everyone is living out what they're supposed to do, their purpose. That's what's happening. And for some people, it's their purpose to get eaten. That's their purpose. The gazelle is out there running for his life, eating his grass, and he might get taken down or not. But both of those things is equally supposed to happen. Like, he's supposed to run for his life. The fucking cheetah's supposed to chase him. Both of those things are supposed to happen. Ain't no bad good. Ain't no murder. Motherfuckers gotta eat. I seen a bird the other day kill what you call it? It was it was a bug. And then another bird came by and was like, yo, I need parts. And the bird was like, fuck out of here, nigga, you ain't kill this. Why you get parts?
Y'all would never understand this to the depth of it if you're not going to fuck outside and watching for yourself.
So then I apply that shit to us, like, yo, why do people say, well, if I'm black and I was a slave, you should hire me? Why? Why you need parts, nigga? Go kill your own bug. Fuck out of here. That shit corny. So when I'm looking out here at this natural world, I'm saying, yo, it's a lot of motherfucking people that's just complaining. Maybe that's what they supposed to do. Maybe them bitches supposed to be complaining. I'm gonna stop that shit though. I'm not here to fucking complain. I'm here to get some shit and get some shit done. And I expect motherfuckers to say, yo, I want that too. Give me that. Why you get that? I expect motherfuckers to do that. That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to say, you trespassing here. You can't park here. They supposed to do that. Because I'm supposed to say, I'm fucking parking here. Yeah. All of us supposed to do our part. Like, I don't know why I just went on this rant, but this whole complaining shit is just not, I don't think that's the move. I think we're supposed to just do. That's it. Let motherfuckers who's supposed to record and bitch and moan, let them bitch and moan and record. Because that's what they're supposed to do. But it's a lot of us that's supposed to be doing and we not. Instead of doing, we talking. There's a lot of people supposed to be talking and they ain't supposed to have their hands on shit. They supposed to just talk. Yesterday I was talking to my brother and we was busting it up.
Oh my God, I can't believe how many family members called this.
And we was talking about, doing what you say and not. We said, do as I say and not as I do. And we were laughing at that shit because that don't really work with kids. Kids do what you do. They don't fucking do what you say. But we were laughing because we said sometimes people have good advice and they can't follow their own advice. But it might not be for them to follow that shit. It might be for them just to say that shit into the ethos. Somebody else hear it and say, nigga, that's the most righteous shit I ever heard. I'm gonna practice that shit. And then they go actually practice that shit. But the person who said it has no ability to even come close to practicing.
Because the messenger is not importante. It's that simple. Yeah. Really that simple. And I want to touch down on what he said about it's not gonna go over no more. I want to touch on what he said about everything gotta eat. I want y'all to just remember that when y'all talking about them up there in the sky coming down to save everybody.
Oh God.
They gotta eat too, my nigga. They gotta eat too, my nigga.
I'm sorry, that's not stupid. It's just a different perspective.
They gotta eat.
But
and just like you accidentally murder ants on the daily because they're under you and you can't see them, let's just keep that little thought in your head.
Keep that same energy. You talk about beings that's 30 to 50 feet tall coming down.
I'm gonna tell you straight like that how tall these motherfuckers is standing by me. If the motherfucking what's them light poles, the light pole and the electric wire, if that's what they play with their fingers, bitch, and y'all talking about they coming to help y'all and free these niggas in jail?
That's what you think? Okay.
Oh, okay. Everybody, somebody fool, motherfucker. You either be the predator or you be the prey.
But you're gonna be one.
But something going down.
You're gonna be one.
Your phone gets on my nerves.
Yeah, for some reason when
like, what the fuck? It says we have new comments. You can't see them.
It just started doing that. Where the screen don't.
Well, it went up. It's going up. Is that all, Kevin? Did we already get that one? Yeah, our phone is acting up when you touch the screen. There ain't nothing happening. I think that the other people in the chat can read it though.
I noticed that too, Kevin. I noticed that too. A lot of us, I just said that to this girl that I knew maybe fucking 10, 15 years ago. And I looked at her picture on Instagram. I was like, damn, she looked like she aged it backwards too. But it's a lot of us doing that shit.
We said to this lady yesterday, we old, and when you this age, and she looked at us and said, oh, this little girl in the store. She had to be like 17. She said, what do you mean old? Every time we say how old we are around people, they don't believe us.
Look at this.
I don't know what the fuck we look like.
That's what you were saying, right? Look what Kevin's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So based on that, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you guys ever seen, was it The Prestige? Was it The Prestige? I think it was The Prestige. It was either, I think it was The Prestige, yeah. The Prestige is a movie where this guy's a magician and he's trying to be a better magician and he's trying to outdo another guy who's also a magician and illusionist or whatever. But in the movie, like, they tell a story about a guy who they're magicians, all the magicians, illusionists, and they're telling stories about other magicians and illusionists in their field or whatever. So the guy was telling a story about this Chinese man who was an elder, and he had this particular trick that he did that no one could figure out how he did this trick, right? So when they went in the story, when the guy's explaining why nobody could figure out this trick that the elder did, I think I might be messing it up, but I think the guy followed the elder. He followed them to see like followed him home and see like what the gig was, like what the trick was, and he thought maybe he would give it up, you know, if he saw him like on the street regular or whatever. So anyway, I forgot what it was, but whatever the trick was, it took an enormous amount of physical. You had to go through an enormous amount of physical pain. So what the trick was sacrifice. That was the trick. The reason why nobody could figure it out is because this man was willing to sacrifice his body, his self, for this one trick. In order to do that, he had to sacrifice himself completely and totally, though, not just during the illusion, but his whole self had to be sacrificed for this trick to work just in front of the people. So, Kevin, I'm telling you that because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean. Good morning, Dwayne. I'm all late. I thought I said that already. I didn't.
Dwayne on here?
Yeah, he on there.
I didn't see him.
He scrolls all the way at the top. He said good morning.
Okay. Morning, Dwayne. But yeah, so Kevin was talking about the auras of the people. He's saying that some of them got purple and some of them got yellow.
So I just wanted to talk to y'all about something that was just bothering me. Just thinking about the possibility of me being the reason why we get fucked over again. It's fucking with me. My husband was talking about that damn doctor again, and that's what's triggering this shit with me. He's like, he just knew too much. He just knew too much. And why did my fucking grid fix that lady's spine when she had 5 operations on her back? And how many people in the hood could I have given that grid to help them?
How many of them?
But I didn't know what the fuck I made.
How many of them would have listened and come on, man?
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, I always go to the people. I know Miss Witchcraft said, don't be mean to the people because they trying. But I always go back to the people because I'm a fucking people and I'm hard on myself. So I go back to the people like, what the fuck? A motherfucker got to be a martyr, sacrifice themselves and everything. And then what you gonna do? What you gonna do after that? You just gonna cry about them, make a shirt, put it on the mirror on the wall, and then keep
take
moving?
Pictures next to him. Look at them with that fucking Nipsey Hussle. It's so disrespectful. You know Nipsey don't want that.
Why the fuck would I do that? I'm not doing it. I'm good. That's crazy.
I meant to say something a while ago. I had a download about Fat from Tobey. What's his name? No Way Bay. New Way. Tobey New Way. His wife Fat. They made that song Fi. I had a download that there was going to be an interference in their marriage. And I was really trying to send her some strength for what's to come. And since I had that download, I'm just watching how they interact with each other. And I'm like, why do I have to get downloads for other people's business?
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
That don't have anything to do with me.
Oh, I got a segue for that. Go ahead.
Go ahead, babe. I'm just like, why her? I don't know Fat. I don't know No Way Bay Tobey. I like their music, but I like Janet Jackson music too. Why the fuck you ain't giving me no download on her?
Okay, I got a segue for that. So we was talking about this. Me and my wife was talking about this. We always talk about stories and stuff like that. But this one particular story we was talking about was the story of Moses in the Bible after he had saw the face of God or whatever. And he comes back, and I think it said it was a section where it said that somebody had ran up to him and they was like, yo, it's people in the camp, they prophesying or whatever, right? So they was running to tell. This was Moses' response, and this shit that took me out. This is what we were talking about. He said, I wish all the people was prophets.
That's coming from a real prophet that don't want to be a motherfucking prophet.
This is again, we just doing in the story. I mean, story. This is coming from the man that just saw the God's back because you can't see his face and live. But this is or its back or whatever. He saw the glory or whatever, and it made all his hair on his hair and face and skin and everything, made all his hair white. So whatever it was mind blowing, otherworldly, whatever it is, right? He come down after seeing that shit, and people say
People say, "Yo, it's other people. It's infectious. It's other people getting it now, and they all doing it. They all doing what you was doing. They all doing it, and we telling on them because they shouldn't be doing that, right?" I wish all you motherfuckers would get up and start doing it.
Because honestly, everybody's a fucking prophet. Stop being so stupid. Stop it.
So
everybody's a prophet. Everybody has a message that's a higher realm message to give somebody else. Stop being lazy and eating Twinkies. If you stop eating Twinkies and Kool-Aid, then you could just hear that message real clearly. And then you could give it just like your brother did you. And his girl was like, "Well, that's some good ass advice, nigga. I wish you took that shit. Look at that. When you took that." Yo, I was cracking up.
Or
she
like
was
Lupe,
like, "What the fuck?"
Or like Lupe on the beach. When she walked by, prophesied, and keep it moving.
Kept it moving. That was Lupe's only job.
So for that moment, yeah.
She was a prophet right then.
So when he said, that's what in my, this again, it's a story, my interpretation. I look at it and say, well, yeah, that shit makes sense to me. Because what the fuck, why do I gotta martyr myself and kill myself and not have nothing? I got to be, look at all the goddamn prophets in the story. It tell you the prophets was getting their ass kicked all the time. Wasn't nobody giving a fuck about the goddamn prophets. They was getting it, catching hard, getting killed and all that shit. Why? To tell people what is right and what they should be doing to help other people?
I promise you, the prophets ain't give a fuck about what you should be doing in your life. That was some nagging ass God in his ear talking about, "You better do it. You better do it."
Go tell
like these motherfuckers over here fucking with me and Gus. They won't let us get a divorce. They won't let us break up. They won't let us separate. We are home and still like this. No, y'all gonna finish this motherfucking mission. Y'all gonna give these prophecies.
For what?
We even fulfilled the whole prophecy that they gave Gus when he was a kid. We fulfilled that shit. And we like, we be free now? And then it's just the next mission.
So
the gates of hell now.
So I wish all
we need all y'all to be fucking
was the fuck doing. I wish every last one. See, and I think that's the key. I think that's the point of the story. I don't think it was about all the other stuff. That particular part, I think the point of that particular part was, if you go ahead and be what the fuck you're supposed to be and stop waiting for some individual to save you, if you be the fucking savior, you gonna save somebody, and then somebody gonna save you. And then somebody gonna save them. It's not like literally like a savior, like somebody's coming to get you, but it's you gonna be what the other person need. Somebody gonna be what you need. Somebody else gonna be what they need. It's interconnected, like I was talking about earlier about this. When you look out here, this nature, it's one. It's all interconnected. All of it, the death, the life, all of it. I seen one bird steal another bird on what you call it. I was looking at Nature Channel, and one bird steal another bird egg. They steal that motherfucking egg, or they rest on that, or they put their egg in the jar, and the other bird raised the egg. Nigga, get it how you gotta get it. I ain't got time to fucking raise this baby. But you do, nigga. You got time to raise this baby. Raise it. Listen, it all go together. All of this shit go together.
It's all a part of the Akashic.
It's all what?
It's all happening. It all happened. It all will happen. It's all gonna be. It don't matter if you go down 16th Street, but you're supposed to be on 10th Street. Trust me, by the time you whip, you're going to be right on 10th Street. Mm-hmm. No matter what fucking route you take. No matter what. I do want to do a video on stigmas that we have on different races, but you're not looking within. Like we call them empties and shit, but what about the melanated empties?
What this? Never mind.
You gotta be careful with this one.
I used to tell people my favorite white man of all time was Bob Marley, and nobody understood what I was talking about. When I say that to people and they don't understand what I'm talking about, that helps me understand that they don't understand that they're not
there yet.
Yeah, it's no point. There's no point in talking because
one thing is another. You have to put it on the screen. You have to put it on the screen, just read it.
Okay. This was done recently through medical. Exactly this watch me. I'm listening in the background, getting the kids up for school. the way he got us playing while he doing his morning routine. That is funny. Oh shit.
That's good. That's how I do it. Cause some of these videos people be doing be 4 hours. I'm like, how will we get through this? So I just fucking listen while I'm doing everything. Yeah. We appreciate that support though. Nigga, you gotta stop smoking so much weed, guys. Don't be fucking put. I'm all rubbing my belly. You go.
I was trying to point at the weed. Shit.
Melanated creeps.
Yes.
Melanated empty.
All right. So look, I used to say Bob Marley is my favorite white man, right? One of the most influential white men of the Reconstruction era. One of the most influential white men was Booker T. Washington. Another very influential white man was W.E.B. Du Bois.
Do you understand?
I don't think they do. I'm gonna tell you, the way I'm looking at it is, I'm looking out here at these trees. I'm looking at these trees, right? These trees got these little things that blow off of them during the spring. And I watch the tree, and I watch the little things blow off of it, and they blow off into the field, and there ain't nothing over there. And I keep watching that field over there, and next year I see little saplings that look like the tree that had the little things blowing off of it. I watch again, and that tree grows up, and now I see two of the same tree. I'm not no scientist. I'm not no mathematician. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing at all. All I know is I'm looking at this tree right here, and that's what I saw. So when I see a man, and I see that man go to a land and spread his seed, I'm gonna look to see what the seed do. I'm gonna see how it act. I'm gonna see what happens. And in my seeing, I'm saying I can see where some men see it's like, I'm just gonna take whatever is given to me. I'm gonna accept whatever is given to me. And I see other men see, and their inclination to me seems to be, I'm gonna take whatever I can. I'm gonna get whatever I can get. I'm gonna take advantage of whatever I can take advantage of to get me what I want. Booker T. Washington's book was called Up From Slavery.
Cause I'm all the way up.
Booker T. Washington's father was a white man.
That's that white man in him.
He was not going to stay a slave, because what was in him was, I'm going to do everything I can, take whatever, because that's what his father was. That's just my opinion. I'm not looking at your complexion.
We're looking at your energy, baby.
I'm looking at what you are.
Your energy. What does your energy do? It don't matter what you look like. If you doing some empty shit,
it don't matter. If you melanated, no, I'm gonna stay away from that one. But yeah. This is my opinion. I look at what's out there, I see how it behaves, and it keeps doing that, then I'm gonna call it that.
An empty.
I'm not gonna look at the clothes that it's wearing or what it likes to do on Tuesday and Sunday or any of that. I'm going to look at what the outcome is. And like I said, in my opinion, when I see your seed, and your seed grows to act exactly the way you are, well, kind of is what it is.
It's not a lot we can stop. Some of us unfortunately have that rape DNA in us, in our line, our bloodline, and that empty DNA is always trying to find a way out to do its dirt. So unfortunately, if you are not about that energy, your life is going to be harder because you're going to have to always control yourself.
Just the constant battle, the constant gardener.
So we all got that rape DNA in us. So I'm talking to all of you niggas. For real. Like, I'm always constantly trying to control the things that I think I should be doing to people. And sometimes I'll be like, it's not the thought entity saying that, it's not me being angry. It's just some things that shouldn't be here. And I just know it in my soul. But that's not for me to say, oh, well, I'm going to take it out then. Well, who the fuck am I? They probably feel the same way about me. That's why I be telling y'all, please stay the fuck in balance, in balance, in balance. You have to be in balance. You have to be. Because this stuff is about to start happening within your families. And this is going to be our next stage. And it's going to be hard. This is actually a video motherfucking game. And it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this motherfucking shit. Come on, don't put them on your balls. Put the other pants on. It's a 3-hour drive.
Oh, I thought we was going to
No,
gym.
we have to go. No, we gotta go. What are you doing? Sorry, he keep wearing these damn American-made fucking jeans, and this is not working for his penis. I don't know how y'all black men wear those damn jeans like that, sucking up y'all balls like that.
Shit,
I don't have balls, but I wouldn't have that on my titties.
You talking about? I don't wear these motherfuckers. Probably, I wish I could wear pajamas everywhere, because that's what I would like. Freedom.
Put them fucking pajamas on.
But I have to go into a government.
I was talking about something, but I forgot. I'm about to get off here because we got a long drive to get this shit done. They want us to go all the way up in these mountains to do this ritual. Lord have mercy. I need to be treated with luxury and bubble baths that don't try to murder me like that tub did in Vegas. And it kept on trying to push me out of it. It was so strange. I just wanted a bathtub with a nice home-cooked meal from my mommy. And then I want a massage. And then I want my hair done and my nails done. I want to be fucking pampered because I've been in war for 3 months. Oh, yeah, I've been in war for 3 months. And I've been at war for 3 months. And all these damn worlds and dimensions. I just want a real life, fake ass 3D royalty day. This fake matrix that I love. I just want fake damn fucking royalty. I want to sleep in a king bed. A bed that got 2 kings so I can roll over it. And I'm fucking what would I want? I'm about to have another temper tantrum. Yo, every month of me doing this hard ass work, I do this, don't I, babe? At the end of it, I start flipping out. I just deserve royalty. Okay, we'll be back later.
That was random.